guys, when you improve your life for the better, there's going to come something's going to come up that you're going to realize pretty quick. And you don't even have to be super successful. You don't even have to be super anything. All you got to do is just get better. You could literally get better at one thing, and there's going to be some sort of people that's going to downplay you or hate you because of it. They're going to start to act super weird whenever they come around you, and they never used to be like that, but they're like that now. It's because they know that you were upping your life in a certain area. And you know what? You might become super successful. You might become a lot bigger than they are right now. You might be doing things that's a lot better than they're doing. There's a lot of things that plays a factor in all this weirdness and all this shade that people have around you whenever you're doing your thing. You know? People are going to do whatever they can in their power to make you feel uncomfortable, to make you feel weird. And you're just trying to live your life. You're just trying to do what you do. And it could be your parents. It could be anybody. But they're like masters at making you feel uncomfortable, making you feel weird, because you're on the rise. And like I said, it doesn't take much for people to start acting weird around you whenever you're doing your thing. You're doing everything you're supposed to be doing, and they're just giving you bad energy. They're just acting weird. And you know why this is happening? It's because they're all low-key jealous of you, and that's why they act weird. They act funny. Their energy changes. Whenever you change, their energy changes towards you. It's because they never expected you to do the things you did. They never expected you to level up the way you did in a certain area, or many different areas, or you might be the king of the world by now, who knows. But like I said, big, small improvements, it don't matter. You're going to notice that people's going to switch up on you whenever you're changing yourself. People's level of respect is going to change for you whenever you level up. You know, it's an unusual thing. It's very unusual. But it is what it is. And that's just something you have to get used to when you're leveling up. They're going to make you feel some type of way. And you can't let that get to you. You can't let that bother you. You just got to keep doing your thing. And, you know, people are literally going to start to try to beef with you whenever you're becoming successful, because they are furious. Like on the inside, like they're literally furious at you. And there's a very good chance they're not going to do anything, but they're low-key furious. If you pay attention, you'll see little signs that they are. They'll give you these little energy things that you can see. And you just look at them and you're like, I know you're mad, bro. But you're trying to hide it. But you can't hide it from me because I can see it. You know what I mean? And it's just what happens when you're on that path of self-improvement. It's unavoidable. With your own family, it's unavoidable. With your mates, it's unavoidable. And what else you're going to come to realize is that the real ones are not going to do that. They're going to continue to respect you through the thick, through the thin. It does not matter what point of life that you're at. It don't matter. Some people are just gonna just have respect for you overall, and they're not gonna get weird. They're not gonna change. They're not gonna be bitter. They're gonna kind of keep that same energy, and that's how you know you got a real one around. And real ones will also thrive off of your success. They'll thrive in a way where they let that motivate them. and they see what you do, they respect you for it. They respect your growth. But then there's those people that they're going to start to act very weird. And that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign for the type of person that you want close to you in your life. It's not a good sign in that sense. And whenever you see that from somebody else, whenever you can sense that from somebody else, that's when you got to kind of distance yourself more. Because these are the same people that might, not all the time, but they might start to try to get close to you in a very bizarre way. Like they're really creeping up on you. They're creeping up. It's like they're nosy. They just want to know more. And they don't have good intentions. That's the thing. They want to try to low-key like destroy you and what you got going on. They want to try to destroy your success. They want to try to get your mind off the path that you're on, so you flunk. You know what I mean? They want to get your mind unfocused on your mission, because they know you're focused. They know you're hella focused. They know that. They're not stupid. They're not as smart as you are, but they're not stupid. And, you know, because if they were as smart as you, they'd be doing better than you. They'd be smarter in life. And everybody has the ability to be smart. Like, even these individuals could be smarter. They could do things better. But at the end of the day, your actions is what's going to show. And the results are going to come from the action you take. So that's what's smart, to be honest. You can be as naturally smart as you want, but if you're not taking the right actions, it's kind of dumb. You know what I mean? So you got to watch out who you let around you at certain points in life. Because there's a lot of bad cats out there. And like I said, you're on that path. You're tunnel visioned on your mission, on your path, your purpose. You might be tunnel visioned at a professional sport that you're playing, in the gym, doing something else. You could be tunnel visioned on becoming like the best hairstylist ever, to the point where you want to open your own salon and make your own money and whatever, do your own thing. And you might have somebody in your life that's going to try to take your mind off that, that's going to try to downplay your own thoughts and what you want to do. And you can't be around people like that, because there's the same people that want to try to start arguments out of nothing. They want to try to tell you your ideas are stupid, or you're stupid, or what you want to do is stupid. They want to try to beef with you. They want to try to get you riled up, get you stirred up, to take you off your mission. They want you to focus how they focus, because they focus on nothing that matters. They want you to focus on nothing that matters, because they don't want you to reach any levels of success, because they know they're not on that path. So they want you to do that. They want you lower than them, because they're low-key in competition with you, because they know you're already doing better low-key. They're never going to admit these things to you, but this is how it is. And these are dangerous people. They're dangerous people, not in the sense they're going to physically harm you, while, you know, somebody might. You never know how crazy somebody is, but they're going to try to fit, or not physically, but they're going to try to, like, mentally destroy your life. They want to try to get in your head to make you feel not as valuable as you are, because you make them, honestly, without even actually doing anything, you make them feel not as valuable and it's the truth. Like, you make them feel exactly what they really are in that moment, when they're trying to take you out of how you actually feel in your moment. So there's a huge difference here. You make them feel the truth while they're trying to brainwash you into a lie that you're not as good as you really are, but you really are. And you're even better than they think. But towards them, you let them know the truth of their reality, and that bothers them. So that brings them down. There's a big, like this, it's a huge difference. You live by the truth while they live the lie. And they're not improving, and they're not really doing anything much. Doesn't mean they never can. Just right now, you make them feel reality for what it is. When you faced your reality, you faced the uncomfortable parts of yourself. And these people are going to do anything in their power to take you out, to take you down. You get what I'm saying? This is how it is, man. This is how it is. And if you want to avoid this, just avoid these people as much as possible. Give them short answers. If they come up to talk to you, just give them short replies. And continue to carry on with your life and what you're doing, and remain focused. Don't get off your path. Don't get off your mission. Don't let anybody really fluster you. And let them be weird, because they're going to be weird. They're going to act weird, low key. It's high key to you, because you probably notice these things, as I do. We high key know. They think they're being low key. They think they're being so smart, but we know everything. Nothing can get past us. When you live hardcore by the truth, nothing can really get past you. You see everything for what it is. You see everybody's actions for what it is. Someone cannot move their arm this way without you knowing what they're doing in their mind. Like, it's crazy, man. This is called smarts. This is called natural intelligence. This is called animalistic intelligence. Animals know what they're doing, man. Look at the animals that attack each other. They know what's happening before it even happens. Let's say lions and hyenas. When hyenas are creeping up to get a lion, the hyenas don't have to bite the lion for the lion to know, like, that's when it's happening, right then and there. The lion can sense it from a mile away. It already knows. In its mind, it knows what they're doing, because a lion is smart. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You can read people like a book. Like a book. And these individuals, they really believe that you don't know. Like, they really believe that, which is, okay, you believe that, but you're totally mistaken. And you're totally mistaken in overlooking the person. That's your mistake. Because in your mind, you think you're fooling a fool, when the fool that you're trying to fool is really fooling you, and they're steps ahead of you. Because in your mind, like, even the fool is fooling you. You know what I mean? In your mind, you're thinking, yep, I know what this person's doing. I know what they're about. That's not it at all. They're just letting you believe that, when they're steps ahead of you. So it's like an ongoing thing. And that's just how it is. So let the weirdos be weird, because that's how they are. They're not straight up. They're not going to come up to you and talk to you straight up about real shit. They're going to sugarcoat things. They're going to beat around the bush. They're going to try to weasel their way into getting answers out of you, and that's how they are, because they're weird. And they hate reality. They hate their reality. They hate it all. They can't be real about it, because they know they're not on top right now. And that's just how it is. And they're going to try to make you feel bad for no reason. And you're not even doing anything to these individuals, man. You're minding your own damn business. You're not saying a word. But they want to come up and try to get things out of you, and try to stir the pot, and try to mess around and do all these weird things. You see them for what they are. So these are not the safest people. They're not completely 100% dangerous, but they don't have good intentions. And they're just not They're just not real. They're just not. And they might not be, some of them are, but some of them might not be the fakest people in the world, but you live by the truth or you don't. So if you're even living by the truth 95%, there's that 5% where you're beating around the bush. And people that aren't doing that are going to see through your bullshit. And that's just how it is. So I'm going to end the video there. That's all I got to say. It is the truth, once again. And I'll be back with the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this take. I hope you guys can learn something from this. This is deep stuff. And this is the truth. And I hope you guys like that lion, hyena analogy, whatever you want to call it. Analogy. So, you know, and I can't even think. I'm still doing not a bad job of these videos right now, but it's like my back's still in a bit of pain. It's better than it was last night, but it's throwing my mind off a little bit because it gets my mind thinking just a little bit of that tweak that's going on in my back. So it's like I can't be 100% sharp, but I still feel fairly sharp. I feel sharper today than I did last night, so that's a good sign. But anyways, on the next video.